I have really enjoyed organizing this collection of Apple II material. I have seen books, magazines, programs that I haven't seen in 40 years and just had a good time doing it. It did, however, bring up the question of why. I blame my mother. In a good way, of course. Mom has always been a game player. Cards, solitaire, Scrabble, board games, you name it, she enjoyed playing it. She liked doing crossword puzzles. Games were great. Games with words were even better. In 1980, our son was born, and I bought the first Apple II Plus. 4 years later, our daughter was born, and mom and dad started making the 160-mile drive a little more regularly to go to soccer games, go to plays, basically just hang out with the grandkids. Mom really never did express much of an interest in the computer until I joined a Disc of the Month club that had solitaire games and word games, and all of a sudden she was intrigued. In probably the late 1980s, I was at a garage sale and found an Apple IIc with a green screen monitor for a very reasonable price. I bought it, took it to her, and all of a sudden she could play the games at home that she used to have to come to my house to play. At about the same time, my mother-in-law said, hey, she should really be interested in these computers too. So I found her an Apple IIc Plus with a color monitor, and they were both happy with what they had until I bought Printmaster. Printmaster really piqued their interest. They could make cards, they could make banners, they could make signs. So I started the search, found an Apple II, an Apple Image Writer printer, and they were happy with that too. Once again, right up until I got my 2GS. All of a sudden, system envy kicked in. You could do more things with the GS. It had better graphics. There were more games available. I started the search once again, and they each ended up with an Apple II GS. At one time, I was running 3 Apple II GS systems, which of course required a lot of hardware and software. And that pretty much explains how I ended up with 1,108 pounds of Apple II stuff. It's been a great run.